truck was full and the cart was full, and that's bad because pretty much like 4 minutes after you leave, the truck's full, and then you still got an hour before you get back. Well, I mean 56 minutes if you're counting. So I just want to make sure you're paying attention. Hey, you're interrupting my harvest update on YouTube. Hello? I said you're interrupting my harvesting update on the YouTube. I called you. Oh! Well, that's it. Alright, I need to talk to Josie. Josie, baby, I have a question for you. Where is my glove at? Joe? Joe! I got in the truck and pulled my gloves out, and dadgummit if there wasn't one missing. So it was like a trick. It's like when the girl leaves her purse at your house. It's like, oh shucks, now you have to come get it and take me with you. Oh man. Oh goodness. Well, I just thought I'd let you know that you stole my glove. So we got that deal straightened out. Josie and I was making my breakfast burritos. And just so you know, if you make a burrito, but it's not a breakfast burrito, but it's breakfast time, it's still a breakfast burrito, okay? So now that we got that straightened up, when I was making my breakfast burritos, Josie stole one of my gloves out of my back pocket, and I forgot to pick it up. So I got down to the farm and then realized that I was missing a glove. Got it! I called Joe's and let her know. And she's gonna bring it to me when they drop my lunch. The combine was doing 2,200 bushels an hour, and the dryer's doing about 1,100. So I don't think we'll have any issues with the dryer. The bin extended is really working well. I will have to do a video on that because I climbed the ladder last night and they put like the rings from the other bin in the middle of the old wet corn bin, and so the ladders don't match up until like halfway up when you're 20 feet off the ground. It switches ladders, and the top of the one ladder is not really attached, so I was a little bit freaked out. But I like climbed halfway up, got to that point, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. So I did do it. I got to the top, real happy about it. The good part is, there's a little light up on top there. When it gets full, it flips that light so you know that it's full. So you don't necessarily have to climb it all the way, but sometimes it is nice to get all the way up there. So let's figure that one out. I think it might be alright to invest in like a ladder. No, not a ladder. I was thinking stairs. I was thinking of investing in some stairs. We have stairs on our newest bin, big one, and I like them. It's still not the most fun to climb. I just don't like it. It's just not fun. So we'll see about that, but that's the update for now. Headed back to Nichols, and we should get started, but the rain seems to be picking up a little off and on, so we'll just have to see where we end up here. I mean, we got people, so we want to do it, but we'll just have to see. Made it to Nichols. Just a little sprinkle. Ooh, I should take this time to wash the windshield. I don't know. Looks like we had a little problem. The deer will like that. Little snack for the winter time. Oh, I don't think we're full yet. Let's check it out. Oh, not even close. All right. Combine's way over there. So I decided it'd be a good idea to clean the windows. Now I can actually see, which is pretty freaking handy. Headed back to the home farm. First truck. Oh goodness, I'm out of breath, just running around. I got to untarp the other truck. See that windshield though? We're clean. Mirrors are clean. I mean, goodness. Pretty much clean truck at this point. Those little sprinkles are still messing around. Well, we are on the move. So we'll head back to the home farm, unload this one. And then my plan is to come back, get the other truck, and then when I unload that one, I'll start the dryer up again. And I think that it'll keep running at that point. It might shut off, we'll just have to see. So if I can keep it running all day, that'd be good. It'll stay right up with us. And then tonight, it really won't have to run very much. It only ran till 2 a.m. last night, and I think I started it around 9. So really not much at all. I knew there wasn't much of a point in starting it yesterday because we weren't gonna get the bin full anyway. So I just let it ride. Worked out pretty well. And then we'll keep adding corn to the bin that we were going into, and by early next week we'll be able to pull back out of it and start feeding it back to the pigs. They like the fresh corn. Updated weather report. I am currently headed west. The storm is headed east. Got a few drops on the windshield. Back at the home farm. Move the truck. This is the moisture tester. Take that over here and lay it. Oh man, that's pretty light. ID print. Oh look who it is! It's the lunch brigade. Gonna be a YouTube star.
I am a YouTube star. Your gloves.
Thank you. I have a question for you, Josie. Did you steal my glove?
No, Mommy.
Oh.
It's at home.
Oh, Mommy put it in my lunchbox. That didn't take long. Grain cart's full. The truck's full. Combine will be full in a little bit. It's not by the time I get out of here. One load. One load. Yesterday it took like 6 loads to get behind, so yeah, there's just not much you can do about it until the other guy gets here. Then it'll be a little bit better. We'll still be behind. So I think the plan is for the combine to go over, do some stuff that's not as good of corn, but the stuff that he's in right now is like 250 bushels plus. And running as far as we're running, it's just not possible with what we got. Even with the 6-row head. So like 6-row head should slow you down, like you're not gonna do as much. But what we figured was that combine used to have an 8-row head, and it was not quite big enough for it. And so we figured out that we could actually do a 6-row head and actually get the same amount or more done, and the combine works a little more efficiently. Everything is pretty right sized. I think really cart to hop in the truck when he gets that full and the grain cart full. And then when I get back, if he's done that, I will switch into the grain cart, and then I'll fill the truck up the rest of the way, and then run the grain cart full again, and then get back in the truck and head back to the home farm. So we'll do that for a few hours until Corey gets here, and then we'll see if we can get caught up. It's hard to get caught up. Once you get behind, it's just hard to get caught back up. And then on this trip, I started the dryer, so you can see that it's going now. So I'm keeping an eye on that because last night it ran a little wetter than I wanted it to, as far as when it was coming out of the dryer. So I need to slow it down a little bit, and I turned up the heat. And yesterday it was having trouble, so I have the top fan set at 210 degrees. Yesterday it was having trouble keeping that. I don't know if there's like some air in the line or what, but it kept kicking out. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it and see if it'll maintain its temperature today. If it will, then we'll be good to go. It's 210 at the top burner, 190 on the second burner. The third one is just blowing cold air. If I turn all three burners on, the auger from the bin can't keep up. So one, we need a bigger auger, and two, it's not really gonna benefit us. I mean, it'll go so fast that it'll just shut off all the time. So it's all right, but I think if it gets much below 22%, hey, I just have trouble with that auger keeping up. So it's like we need a bigger auger. Maybe we need a 10-inch auger underneath the wet bin, and then it would keep up with the dryer under 20% warm. So I think that's something we'll have to work on. We haven't really addressed it. It's kind of one of those things that you forget about until you start doing it again. So the last few years we've been up towards like 25 to 28%, and at those moistures, the auger doesn't have any problems keeping up. So we'll just have to see where we're at. And then trying to get that moisture tester on the dryer dialed in, it's just all over the place. So when I get back, I'll have to test the corn coming out of the dryer and see what kind of moisture it's running. If it's running like right around 15, 15.5, that's where we want it. We can take a little bit out in the bin. But if it's running like 16.5, 17, which is where it was at last night, I'll have to slow down the dryer a little bit. That way it'll dry it more thoroughly. And then we should be good to go. So we're headed back to Nichols, see where we're at. I expect to meet the other truck on the road here. For sure raining now. We're gonna get this truck loaded and then call it good. So he'll head back out. The combine's in the field. He's full right now. He'll head back out with the grain cart, get that. They'll probably come to the end here and then be done. And we'll put it on this truck and then make sure everything's empty while it rains. And then it should stop. I haven't looked at the weather, but sometime this afternoon or evening, and I would think by tomorrow morning we should be good to go with a full crew, and should be able to keep up tomorrow if we get a good start, get a decent chunk of it knocked out, and then I would think by Sunday we should be able to get done. I'm watching the combine on Field View, and this right here is his bushels per hour. So I can haul about 1,000 bushels per hour. So you can see where the problem comes in. He's doing almost 2,000 bushels per hour. So I can get 1,000 and he's doing 2,000. So I think that if we have 2 trucks running, that's, you know, 2,000 bushels per hour. So we'll see if that theory holds true. Back at the home farm, there's really not much water on the ground, so I don't know, about halfway back it started to dry up, but I'm not sure if it's windy enough yet to get it dried out in the field. The flag's flying, so it is a little bit windy, but we'll have to see when we get everything unloaded here. Done for the day. Still dry up here and dusty, but down at Nichols it's wet enough where we are not going to be able to go. So we'll try and start again in the morning. Just have a few things to carry in. Not bad. Not bad at all. Josie! Josie, baby! What are you up to?